Everybody, and welcome to episode 11 of season 2 here on Universe Mode. This is Monday Night Raw, and we're kicking things off with a special triple threat match to qualify for the United States Championship ladder match at WrestleMania. And who is that? Oh my god!
Making his way to the ring from the Bronx, New York, weighing in at 206 pounds, Mike Santana!
Well, this is to determine the SmackDown representative in the U.S. title ladder match. The first man from SmackDown announced. That's the returning Mike Santana of Proud and Powerful. We have not seen this man in months here on Universe Mode. Of course, he part of a tag team with Ortiz. Of course, the 24/7 championship normally kicks off the show. We have been told that the 24/7 title rules have been suspended for one night only in order to have this match this week. Mike Santana, could you imagine if he makes it to WrestleMania? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Here comes the man who don't miss.
From Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds,
Carmelo Hayes of SmackDown. Of course, Carmelo Hayes, excuse me, in recent weeks has been on a little bit of a losing streak here on Universe Mode. This is Carmelo Hayes' first match on Monday Night Raw as well. Could you imagine if Carmelo Hayes goes to WrestleMania and makes up for that losing streak by winning his first championship in his Universe Mode career, the United States Championship? But in order for him, Mike Santana, or whoever the opponent is, to do that, they need to win this match here tonight. What a way to kick off episode 11 of season 2 of Monday Night Raw, as Carmelo Hayes here in the ring looking to make up for his recent losses. As now, who is this? It's the Street Profits Titantron.
from Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds, Ethan Page!
Ladies and gentlemen, that is all ego. Ethan Page making his Universe Mode debut. Ethan Page was drafted to SmackDown in the Universe Mode draft over a year ago, but Ethan Page has not been a part of Universe Mode television until tonight. He is contractually obligated to SmackDown, but he is making his Universe Mode in-ring debut here on Monday Night Raw. This is huge. Could you imagine if in Ethan Page's debut he qualifies for the show of shows, WrestleMania? And if you have not seen this kid in action, he is one hell of an in-ring specimen. This is going to be one hell of a triple threat match. Mike Santana, Carmelo Hayes, or Ethan Page. Who is going to WrestleMania? We find out right now. This is to determine the 4th spot out of 6 in the U.S. title ladder match. Mike Santana and Carmelo Hayes looking to start off, and Melo with a nice shot in the corner, and Ethan Page now looking to take advantage. Of course, we will also have 2 more triple threat matches later on tonight, so we will know the entire field of the U.S. title ladder match by the end of tonight. Of course, our second match is going to feature Chad Gable, Baron Corbin, and Darby Allin. And then our main event, Damian Priest, Sami Zayn, and Ricochet. That is going to be an amazing match. Of course, Bryan Danielson and Kevin Owens have already qualified. They are going to meet one-on-one later on tonight. Nice slam there by Melo, and Ethan Page with a nice slam, and now an armbar. Mike Santana right there to break it up. Mike Santana, we haven't seen a lot of him ever since he and his tag team partner Ortiz failed to capture the SmackDown tag team titles from the Usos. Mike Santana now looking to have a new change of attitude. Ooh, both men were thinking similar moves. Neither man was able to connect. And Mello with a nice reverse DDT there. Mello in control. Ethan Page tried to go for the sledgehammer. Carmelo Hayes saw it coming. And now Mello doing what he does best, the athleticism of this man. And oh, Santana pile driver to Carmelo Hayes. This is a very fast-paced start. All three of these men, members of the SmackDown roster. And of course, with WrestleMania so close, you know that all these men know that this is their only shot of making it. Ethan Page cover and Mike Santana quickly getting the shoulder up, and now Santana in a DDT. Oh, Santana quickly going to the cover. Of course, Mike Santana good friends with our current World Heavyweight Champion Eddie Kingston, and Mello with an amazing cross body there. Now Ethan Page from behind, lifting him up and taking him down. Amazing show of strength there by All Ego here tonight, making his Universe Mode debut. Now a nice suplex there by Mike Santana. Now Carmelo Hayes going to throw Santana outside there. Oh, God. Big kick there by Page. And Ethan, this is his chance. No. Oh my God, the knee. And I believe, yes, that's Carmelo Hayes. I think a little bit busted open here in this triple threat matchup. You knew that this was going to get physical. And oh, Santana with a kendo stick. But Mello able to quickly recover, and now Carmelo looking to keep up the good momentum in this triple threat match. Nice drop kick. Carmelo Hayes has had opportunities at the Intercontinental Championship, the SmackDown Tag Team titles as well. Ethan Page. Oh, DDT. Mello also tried to go after the 24/7 championship on a couple of occasions. Ethan Page into a nice backbreaker. And Santana with a drop kick. And of course, later on tonight, it was already announced, Royal Rumble winner Will Ospreay will go one-on-one against the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. We're also going to get women's tag team action as the new Raw Women's Champion Rhea Ripley will team up with longtime friend, the returning Liv Morgan, to take on the former champion Becky Lynch and the women's Royal Rumble winner, Rhea's WrestleMania opponent, WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus. And also, nice drop kick there by Mike Santana. We're also going to get Braun Breaker in action. Ooh, nice discus lariat there by Mike Santana. And of course, other tag team action. G.O.D., Tama Tonga and Tangaloa of the Nation will take on former Shield brothers Seth Rollins and four-time WWE Champion Jon Moxley later on tonight. All that and more coming here tonight. It is going to be an amazing show. Meanwhile, as we focus back on this matchup, it seems to be Santana in control of this triple threat matchup, our opening contest. And Santana, you got to think all three of these men believe they have been overlooked here on the blue brand. Now they're here on the red brand trying to earn their shot at MJF's United States Championship. In that ladder match, 6 men. And Mello always going to go for the power slam. Ethan Page not willing to let that happen. Santana was waiting with the kendo stick. Ethan Page saw it coming a mile away, and now a big boot. Here's the cover, but Carmelo Hayes was right there. I don't know how wise of a strategy that was for Ethan Page to try to go for the cover, but now Mello taking Ethan down, and Santana hooking the arms. Oh, the knee. The double knees to the face, and Santana's rolling. Oh, Ethan now showing some strikes of his own into a big kick. And now Ethan Page with the kendo, beating up Melo. Can Ethan steal the victory to go to WrestleMania? No, kick out of 2 by Melo. That was almost it. Ethan Page almost earned his opportunity. Ethan now. Oh, the Razor, that's powerbomb. Mike Santana now. Senton. Oh, and a leg drop there by Page. Ethan Page doing good in his debut here tonight. Ethan Page, you gotta think, has been waiting so long. He's waited over a year for this opportunity. Only now is he finally getting it. Santana now. Oh wait, no, Carmelo Hayes. First 48, the code breaker. Here's the cover hook of the leg. Ethan Page able to break it up before the referee could continue his count. But Melo still cheap shot, able to counter. The experienced Carmelo Hayes, all big boot. And now the Boston Crab. Boston Crab connects, but Santana able to recover and break up the pin. These 3 amazing talents, all with something to prove. It is every professional wrestler's dream to compete at WrestleMania, let alone in a championship match. Only one of these men will get that opportunity. All 3 men have had close calls in this match. Oh, big little chop there by Santana. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. He's going to do it. No. Ethan able to kick out. Now Carmelo Hayes back in the mix. Swinging neckbreaker. And Melo with Ethan Page. Cutter. Oh, but he saw Mike Santana was getting back to his feet. Good IQ there by Carmelo Hayes, not even attempting the cover because he knew Santana was just going to break it up. Melo now on the top. Waiting for Ethan Page to get back to his feet. Oh my God! Did you see that? Melo throwing Santana right at Ethan Page. Oh, and a kick out. That was still amazing there. And Melo all alone with Mike Santana. This could be his opportunity. Melo knows he doesn't have much time. Waiting for Santana to get back to his feet. Ethan Page. Nothing but net. Nothing but net connects. It's been a long time since we've seen that. Ethan, though. One arm. Running power slam connects. Ethan Page could do the unthinkable. Oh, another power slam connects. Ethan Page now beating the hell out of both his opponents. Now the cover on Santana. This could be it. Ethan Page is going to WrestleMania. This young man, Ethan Page, in his Universe Mode debut, his first match on Universe Mode, has just officially qualified for the United States Championship ladder match at WrestleMania. And right now the field is this: MJF the champion versus Bryan Danielson versus Kevin Owens versus Ethan Page. Who will be the other 2 talents? We find out later on tonight, but congratulations to Ethan Page. All Ego is going to Egomania. What an opening contest to start off episode 11 of Raw. But now it's time for women's tag team action, as here comes the number one contender, the Women's Royal Rumble winner, WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus.
Here's a tag match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus!
Trish Stratus will get an opportunity to become Raw Women's Champion at WrestleMania against Rhea Ripley. But she was originally supposed to take on Becky Lynch. That was until last week on Monday Night Raw, where Rhea Ripley defeated Becky Lynch in an open challenge match to become the new Raw Women's Champion. So now the original WrestleMania opponents are teammates here tonight, as here comes the former Raw Women's Champion, two-time champion at that. The man, Becky Lynch, is here.
And her partner, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch!
And you gotta think the former champion Becky Lynch not happy, because now her road to WrestleMania is closed. Rhea Ripley stole the opportunity from Becky Lynch away for one of the biggest dream matches in women's division history. As Becky Lynch, no longer the champion, look at her eyes. You could tell Becky Lynch not exactly the happiest woman in the world right now, as she was really looking forward to facing Trish Stratus at WrestleMania. But now, here tonight on Monday Night Raw, Becky Lynch looking to make Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan pay. As here comes the new Raw Women's Champion, representing the Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley is here, title in hand. Rhea Ripley became a two-time Raw Women's Champion last week.
And representing the Judgment Day, from Adelaide, Australia, the Raw Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley!
Rhea Ripley adding more gold to the Judgment Day. Of course, Finn Balor of Friday Night SmackDown, the current Intercontinental Champion. Rhea Ripley now the current Raw Women's Champion. It was a long time since we saw Rhea Ripley in-ring competition here on Universe Mode, but Rhea Ripley proving that she still has what it takes to be a championship caliber competitor. And Rhea Ripley is now full steam ahead to WrestleMania as she takes on Trish Stratus. But she knows now that she is the champion, she has a huge target on her back. Very few women she could trust. That's why she has enlisted the services of Liv Morgan for her to take on her two newest enemies in Becky Lynch and her WrestleMania opponent Trish Stratus. Look at that title shine as Rhea Ripley holds it up. And speaking of women we haven't seen in quite some time, here comes Liv Morgan.
Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan!
Of course, Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, former rivals but also former tag team partners. Liv Morgan, it's been a long time since we've seen her, Liv Morgan, willing to take any opportunity to fight here on Monday Night Raw. Last time we saw Liv Morgan, it was the Women's Royal Rumble match. Now Liv Morgan is here looking to help her friend Rhea Ripley earn some more momentum for her upcoming title defense against the WWE Hall of Famers. Now it seems like we're going to get a WrestleMania preview to start off this match as Trish Stratus and Rhea Ripley both legal women's tag team action, and it starts right now. And look at this, Trish Stratus immediately starting off very well. You gotta think Trish very pissed off. Rhea Ripley is her opponent and not Becky Lynch. That's the thing, Rhea Ripley is quite the eradicating threat in the women's division. It was a long time since she was inactive in ring competition, but now Rhea Ripley looking to prove she is back and better than ever, as now she has Trish Stratus in a little bit of a hold. I have no idea what she was going for there, but Trish Stratus, oh my god, a nice cross body there. Our second contest of the night. Oh, slamming the champion's face on the canvas. Now here comes the former champ, Becky Lynch. And you know Becky's been waiting this past week for revenge, for retaliation. Becky Lynch. Oh, judo throw to Rhea Ripley. You gotta think Becky Lynch last week was off her game. And now, ooh, hooks the arms. Now into the armbar. Here we go, referee in perfect position. But Rhea Ripley able to get out of it. Nice little punches to the face. Now she is out of it. And the Raw Women's Champion is rolling. The last time Rhea Ripley was Raw Women's Champion, all the way back in Season 1 on the road to Money in the Bank. She lost the title 5 days later to Charlotte Flair at Money in the Bank in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Rhea Ripley already with a longer reign than her previous one. Oh! Nice shot to the leg of the former champion, and now Rhea is rolling in this matchup. And a lot of people thought that Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan still very much didn't like each other. That, I guess, doesn't seem to be the case. Here's the cover by Rhea Ripley on Becky Lynch kick out. Lot more action still to come here on Monday Night Raw. Coming up next, we will see Braun Breaker in in-ring action. This comes 1 week after the shocking betrayal of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Oh! Nice double team there by Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Liv now legal, and of course these two a little bit of history. Oh! Nice arm drag there by Becky Lynch. Here's the cover. And Liv, of course, too fresh. And a lot of people say Liv Morgan deserves a lot more opportunities than she gets. Of course, Liv, it's almost like a stop and start push in universe mode. She's there 1 week, then a couple months after that, she's gone. Oh, what about this matchup? Trish Stratus versus Liv Morgan. Oh, and Morgan again tags Rhea in. You gotta think what the Judgment Day feels about this. Oh, thumb to the eyes there by Stratus. But Rhea Ripley, and you gotta think this is a good way for Trish Stratus to study how Rhea operates. Rhea with Trish. Oh, look at this. Stratus was able to counter the electric chair into a Hurricane Rana. Very good in-ring IQ there by Trish. Ooh, Rhea wanted a kick. Becky Lynch back in the fight. Oh, God. Big roundhouse kick. Becky could be out cover. Oh, but Becky again getting out of it. And Rhea Ripley is just so dangerous. Of course, for the past little while, she was busy managing the Judgment Day, but ever since Finn Balor left, packed his bags over to SmackDown, Rhea Ripley believing now was her time to win some championship gold, and she did just that last week. But right now, Becky Lynch is in control of the Raw Women's Champion right now, and again a tag to Trish. Oh my goodness! I bet a couple of teeth went flying after that kick, and that gave Rhea enough separation to tag Liv Morgan back in. And Liv Morgan in the ring with a WWE Hall of Famer. This has got to be very bittersweet for this young lady. And Liv again just tags in Rhea Ripley, just putting a couple shots in. But Rhea's going to allow it. Oh, knee to the face. And Trish rolling right out of the ring, and look at the disrespect being put forth by Mommy, the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley. Big boot to a WrestleMania opponent. Could you imagine? This is a tag team match. Could you imagine how this is going to be when these two meet for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania? And Liv Morgan getting involved, throwing Trish. And Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley coming to blows as well. Liv bringing Trish back inside the ring. Rhea took Becky out for the moment, and this is a perfect opportunity for Rhea and Liv. Another tag, and these two good friends. Oh, double elbows there. Liv now legal again. Big kick to the gut of the Hall of Famer. Trish Stratus says she was the trailblazer for women's wrestling. Hit a spine buster. Now the cover. And oh, referee took too much time. Liv able to kick out. And now this could be time for the original WrestleMania opponents to hit a double team move of their own. Trish Stratus and Becky Lynch, a double flatliner. Becky Lynch now. Ooh. Right to the neck of Liv Morgan. And a punch right to the face. That Irish temper of Becky Lynch coming into effect. You gotta think this is 7 days of riled up rage. Went for the cover. Liv immediately kicking out. And Becky now. Backsploder. But Liv kicks up. Oh, with a bulldog. The athleticism of Liv Morgan showcasing her talents. This is why Liv was so slept on. Liv Morgan looking to prove to Universe Mode higher-ups. Remember, after WrestleMania, it is the Universe Mode draft, second annual draft. Maybe Liv Morgan could be trying to tell Raw or SmackDown higher-ups, hey, maybe you should give me more opportunities. But Becky Lynch ended to disarm her on Liv, and Rhea right there to help her partner. Rhea Ripley, oh, just playing mind games with Becky Lynch, and she didn't like that very much. Taking Rhea down, that gave her enough separation to tag in Trish yet again. But Liv still down and out on the floor. And Liv Morgan is pissed, looking to rearrange the table, but Trish putting a stop to that, throwing Liv right on the table. And now, oh, face first bouncing off the announce table. And looking for the neck breaker. Oh, Liv counters with one of her own. Almost looked like a reverse stunner right there. Oh, and now Trish Stratus throwing Rhea Ripley right into the ring post. Oh, look at this. Liv Morgan beating Trish Stratus on top of the announce table. What is Liv thinking here? Oh, Trish able to counter. The Stratus faction through the table. You have got to be kidding me. Justified. This is awesome chance. Trish just hit a Stratus faction to Liv Morgan through the table. Count of 9. Get in the ring. But Liv's still fighting. You have got to be kidding me. What is this chick made of? You have got to be kidding me, Liv Morgan. Oh, almost with the win. She just got put face first through the announce table, but Liv Morgan still going on, barely beating the referee's 10 count. Oh, clothesline there by Trish, the Raw Women's Champion, now legal. And I think Liv Morgan is going to feel that in the morning after this match is all said and done. That's when you know that it's WrestleMania season when people are willing to put caution to the wind and do whatever it takes to get a win on the road to WrestleMania. Especially Trish Stratus, who's trying to prove that she does deserve to get a Raw Women's title shot. Oh, sorry. There we go. Is now Liv Morgan back in the fray, and she is fighting like nothing even happened to her. You gotta respect the drive. Oh, Becky pushing Liv off. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the Codebreaker to Becky Lynch. Running to the cover. Is this enough for the win? No. 2.5. Liv Morgan almost pinned the former two-time Raw Women's Champion, but again, she's just going to show off disrespect. Liv Morgan probably felt like maybe Becky should have gave her an opportunity when she was the champion. Now Liv just looking to play devil's advocate for Rhea Ripley here tonight in this women's tag team match. And you got to think, Liv Morgan, she has had a couple of opportunities in the past for the championship. Maybe it feels like she needs another one. And now we're going to get a repeat of last week with the Riptide. Rhea Ripley, cover on Becky Lynch, and for the second, no! So close. Tag team wrestling chance indeed. What a tag team contest we have here tonight on Monday Night Raw. 4 of the best the women's division has to offer. Becky dropping Rhea Ripley down. And here's the tag to Trish. Uh-oh. Bulldog to the champion. And Trish going for the cover. Is this enough to get the win? No. Liv breaking up the pin. And Rhea back to her feet. Oh, Trish was thinking chick kick. But Rhea Ripley with a drop kick. When is this match going to be over? Rhea Ripley now cover on a WrestleMania opponent. Oh, and that was it. Almost it as well. Trish able to kick out again. A lot of amazing moments. Oh, super kick. I don't care what universe you're from, that's gotta hurt. WWE Universe showing their appreciation for these 4 women's superstars, throwing everything they have at one another. Trish now bashing Liv's face into the canvas. And now you gotta think, what does the #1 contender have in mind? Oh, we're going to throw Liv. Nope. Oh, but Liv able to hit the double knees. Went for the enziguri. Trish Stratus not willing to let that happen. Tag again to Becky Lynch. Nice strikes being shown here. Whoa, nice transition into an armbar. Can this be it? Could Liv tap? No, Liv able to escape. Now looking to take control of the former champ's legs. Punch right to the face of Trish. Nice little cheap shot there by Morgan. Now a bulldog. And another tag to Rhea Ripley. Oh, and a takedown again. And Becky Lynch rolling out of the ring, trying to get out of harm's way. Look at the wreckage of the table that Trish Stratus put Liv Morgan through earlier in this match. Oh! Nice suplex there to Becky Lynch. And now Rhea taking down a WrestleMania opponent. Count of 4 by the referee. Becky trying to get back to her feet. Rhea Ripley taking her down. Nice show of agility there by our current Raw Women's Champion as Rhea Ripley bringing Becky back inside the ring. And again, what's Rhea doing? Oh, Trish went right on in there to hit a cheap shot. And that's allowing Becky to hit the manhandle slam on the champion. Here's the cover, and oh, Liv Morgan took out the referee. Liv Morgan standing her ground, standing by her friend in defense. And now Becky Lynch gonna make her pay. Into the Scorpion Death Drop. Rhea again taking down Trish. It's now momentarily one-on-one between these two women. Just like it was last week. Roundhouse kick again. Whoa. Becky put a stop to whatever Rhea was thinking. And another manhandle slam. Becky Lynch to pin the champion. No. Again, Rhea gets out of it. That was Becky's best opportunity. And now Rhea into the Riptide. Riptide connects. Cover. Shoulders are down. Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan with the win. That was a hard-fought battle.
The team of Rhea Ripley and
Liv Morgan returning to Monday Night Raw to help her friend, the Raw Women's Champion Rhea Ripley, get the win over Trish Stratus and Becky Lynch here tonight in a hard-fought, long contest. What a win for these two ladies here on Monday Night Raw, as the champion Rhea Ripley has all the momentum heading in to her WrestleMania title defense against Trish Stratus at the first ever Universe Mode WrestleMania. What a match and what a win for Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Well, we are back here live on Monday Night Raw. We are nowhere near done. As, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Braun Breaker making his way to the ring. Oh, and he's still got the Raw Tag Team title around his waist.
from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Braun Breaker!
Braun Breaker just mocking Cody Rhodes. Of course, it was last week on Monday Night Raw where Braun Breaker hit a cheap shot on Cody Rhodes and walked down on him when those two were in a non-title contest against Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser of Imperium. Now Braun Breaker is here all alone. He's still got the Raw Tag Team Championship around his on his shoulder, and we have been told that Braun Breaker issuing an open challenge to anyone who could even so tolerate Cody Rhodes. Well, who the hell is this?
And his opponent from Hollywood,
Oh my God!
weighing in at 232 pounds, Dustin Rhodes!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the natural Dustin Rhodes, formerly known as Goldust, Cody Rhodes' older brother. Goldust was also drafted to Monday Night Raw over a year ago in the Universe Mode draft, but Dustin Rhodes has never stepped foot in a Universe Mode ring until now. The Natural is here, and I think he is looking for a bit of revenge on Mr. Braun Breaker. Well, this is a surprise. Dustin Rhodes making his Universe Mode debut against the man who betrayed his brother last week, Braun Breaker. And look at Breaker go. Breaker, you gotta think, has shown a new sign of purpose in his Universe Mode career. We still don't know why Breaker exactly beat the hell out of Cody Rhodes. We can only really have a theory. Maybe Braun Breaker was done with Cody. Maybe he was done being a tag team competitor. Braun Breaker wants to go back to his singles days and win all the championship gold he can imagine on his own. And Breaker now just doing very well against Dustin Rhodes, and Braun Breaker just loving this, that he has the opportunity to beat up another man that Cody Rhodes loves. The man that Cody Rhodes loves the most that's still alive right now. And that is his brother Dustin Rhodes. And Braun Breaker grabbing a kendo stick. Oh, over the face. No disqualifications. And trying to use the kendo stick. Dustin Rhodes trying to avoid it. He is doing nothing successfully. Here's the cover. Shoulders are down. Kick out by Rhodes. And Dustin rolling out of the ring. Braun Breaker. What does he have in mind? Oh, Dustin with a bat. Dustin with a baseball bat. And he's getting his pound of flesh. But Rhodes. Oh, sorry. Breaker wanted a shoulder tackle. Rhodes still on his feet. Now Dustin. Now Dustin Rhodes going on the top rope, but now Braun Breaker taking Dustin down. Braun Breaker saying, "Go home, old man. You are not meant to do this anymore." Went for the shooting star press. Dustin was able to quickly get out of that, and now Dustin Rhodes looking to get a little bit more momentum in his debut match. What's Breaker thinking? Oh no, Dustin's on the apron. Oh, went for the kendo stick shot. Rhodes able to avoid it, and this is a war here. No disqualifications. Dustin Rhodes standing up for his brother against his former tag team partner. And Dustin Rhodes is fulfilling his duties as a brother. Dustin Rhodes was done with in-ring competition. That's why he stayed away, but he couldn't anymore. And Braun Breaker probably showing Dustin why he should have stayed retired. Braun Breaker, this is a side of him we have never seen before. Braun Breaker, a former two-time United States champion here on Universe Mode, and I guess you could say current tag champion. We don't know the future of the Raw tag team titles. Of course, we know Braun Breaker and Cody Rhodes' legacy are as good as done. Oh, wait a minute. Braun Breaker with a power slam to Dustin Rhodes. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Braun Breaker with the win over Dustin Rhodes.
Here is your winner, Braun Breaker!
Braun Breaker has defeated the man that Cody Rhodes loves the most. And this new side of Braun Breaker is something that's going to be absolutely dangerous. As you gotta think, what does Cody Rhodes have to say about this? You gotta think he was watching either in the back or at home. And I think when Cody Rhodes comes back, he's gonna be all over Braun Breaker. But what a win for Breaker as he defeats Dustin Rhodes here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our second of 3 United States Championship ladder match qualifiers. As here comes a man who is actually a former United States champion in Universe Mode. Baron Corbin is back. And I bet this man is just itching at a chance to possibly become a 2-time champion at the Show of Shows. New change of attitude, new gimmick. Baron Corbin is truly back to himself.
Is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Kansas City, weighing in at 285 pounds, Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin, of course, back in Season 1 at SummerSlam, was a former United States champion. Of course, he lost that title to Claudio Castagnoli a couple of weeks later, and ever since then, we haven't seen a whole lot of Baron Corbin here on Universe Mode. Baron Corbin looking to possibly change that by winning this match here tonight and getting a shot at WrestleMania. We know 4 men who are in the ladder match, those being the champion MJF, Bryan Danielson, Kevin Owens, and SmackDown's Ethan Page. The 5th man we're going to find out right now. As here comes the Alpha Academy's Chad Gable.
First, representing the Alpha Academy from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
Chad Gable, possibly the most underrated superstar on the Raw roster. Former 24/7 champion. But Chad Gable has a huge opportunity to go to WrestleMania and achieve his dream. The former U.S. Olympian representing the Alpha Academy. Can he do the impossible and qualify for the U.S. title ladder match at WrestleMania? Chad Gable has a chance. Well, here comes a former 2-time Raw Tag Team Champion and a former U.S. champ.
Weighing in at 179 pounds, Darby Allin.
Darby Allin, a absolute daredevil competitor on Monday Night Raw. Darby Allin, of course, last week tried to earn a shot at Gunther and the WWE UK Championship one-on-one at WrestleMania, but that match was won by the cleaner Kenny Omega. And speaking of Omega, this just in. Kenny Omega will actually be going to Friday Night SmackDown this week as he goes one-on-one with the Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor with Jay White in Kenny Omega's corner. Of course, Jay White is challenging Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. But Darby Allin looking to possibly become a two-time champion at WrestleMania, a lot like Baron Corbin, who's also in this matchup. Two former U.S. champions and a underrated specimen in Chad Gable. Which one of these three men will qualify? Get the 5th spot in the ladder match, we find out right now. And Corbin and Gable looking to lock horns in the early going. Corbin powerbomb and Darby Allin with a Hurricane Rana. We knew this match was going to have a fast-paced start as Darby Allin. Oh, roll through on Corbin. Oh, and the trust fall. You gotta love Darby Allin, man, every time he steps foot between those ropes. But Chad Gable, ever so agile as well, hit a drop kick on Darby and Baron Corbin. Oh, look at this. Corbin right through the right post into a clothesline. Very fast agility and cardio there by Baron Corbin, former U.S. champ. And now Darby saying, come on, let's do this. Oh, the SOS to Gable, shades of Kofi Kingston. And Baron Corbin with a clothesline to Darby. All three of these men believe they are overlooked, underappreciated here on the Red Brand, but right now, only one can go to WrestleMania. Which one of these three will it be? As Darby bringing Gable back inside the ring. That's where the pinfalls or submissions count. No countouts, no disqualifications, anything goes. But the only way to win is by pinfall or submission. Darby Allin showing off a lot of strikes, but Gable hitting a reverse DDT. And Chad Gable now. Oh, nice takedown. But Corbin from behind with a kendo to Gable. Tried to hit on Darby, but Darby with nice strikes. And a coffin drop springboard. Can this be it? Gable was right there to break it up. Gable and Darby have a quick face-off. Oh, knee right of the arm, and that's going to play a factor later on. Remember, Gable, he relies a lot on his arms for his offense, including his finishing move, the Chaos Theory, and his triple German suplexes. And Corbin now with a bear hug to Darby, but Gable again. Oh! Corbin, he has the size and strength advantage in this matchup, which could make Corbin a heavy favorite here. Gable with the speed and Darby the technician. Oh, nice shot with the kendo stick there to Gable and now to Corbin. And Darby now, just like that, is in control. And Darby looking to take advantage with the cover on Gable to go to WrestleMania. No. This is Darby's second opportunity to make it to WrestleMania. He knows that this is his last. And Corbin, all right of the throat. Oh, shot right of the gut. And now as Gable up on his shoulders, Corbin is all over this match. Nice neck breaker, but Darby was able to recover. And now Darby Allin. Oh, the salt of the earth. Salt of the earth to Baron Corbin. One of the 4 pillars of AEW. Oh, knee right to the skull of Darby. And Darby has a lot of history with MJF. Of course, Darby Allin was the man MJF beat to become United States champion. So Darby looking for revenge. Into the cover and drop elbow. Here's the cover, but Gable able to break up the pin again. And that's the thing with these triple threat matches. You gotta have eyes in the back of your head, because otherwise one of your opponents will break up the pins for you if you're not careful. Cover by Corbin. Kick out by Darby. And Baron Corbin. Elbow to Darby, but now here comes the technician Chad Gable. Here's another cover. Gable could do it. No, Darby. These two face to face. Wait a minute, Gable. Going for the suplexes. Darby rolls through. Corbin saw it. And now the ground and pound strikes from the former Golden Gloves boxing champion, Chad Gable, with a nice little bit of a maneuver there. And now Darby bringing Chad over to the corner. Corbin from behind. Blindsiding Darby. Punch to Gable in the corner. And now Darby, all looking to show a little bit of ground and pound strikes of his own. Roll through on Gable. Now look at this by Darby Allin. Oh, ho, ho. Nice striking game there by this young man, who is a 3-time champion in his Universal career. That is how talented Darby Allin is. Corbin back inside the ring. Oh! Darby with a sledgehammer to both men. Anything to make it a WrestleMania, any means necessary. But Corbin, end of days to Darby. Corbin has a chance. Corbin opportunity. No. That was Corbin's best shot. Chad Gable, nice maneuver there. Taking the big man down. Which one of these three talents is going to WrestleMania? Oh, the exploder. Darby able to recover. Oh, and hitting his own athletic move. Darby with the sledgehammer. Corbin again. As Darby up on his shoulders, taking him down, and oh, excellent clothesline there. But now Gable trying to get out of it. Gable, who hasn't had a whole lot of matches in his Universal career. Oh, again going for the bad leg of Baron Corbin, and now, oh, Hurricane Rana by Darby. And Darby sees a chance. Oh, axe handle to Corbin, taking him down. But Corbin able to counter again. Just like that, the momentum of a triple threat match can change. And Darby with a salt of the earth yet again. And Gable again. Oh, into a suplex with a bridge. Here's the cover. Shoulders are down. Oh, Chad Gable almost did it. I thought that was it. I thought Chad Gable was going to go to WrestleMania, the ultimate underdog. Gable, though, with another cover. This could be it. No, again, Darby kicked out at 2.5. And Baron Corbin. Corbin now with a cover of his own. Darby not allowing that to happen. Darby bringing Baron Corbin in there. Oh, rolling over. Darby trying to keep the control going. Elbow. Wait a minute, Gable. Again, shoulders are down. And Baron Corbin was right there. Big boot. Didn't get all of it. And Darby Allin and Baron Corbin double teaming on the poor man. The former champions. don't want an underdog going to WrestleMania, it seems. Oh, Gable wanted the suicide dive. Darby was able to move out of the way at the right time. And Gable crashed and burned on the floor. And now Darby focusing on Corbin, abusing him with a kendo stick. And now going for Gable as well. Darby Allin knows that an opportunity at WrestleMania does not come often. He's had two. Darby should consider himself lucky here. And the Rainmaker to Corbin. What a physical triple threat match for the opportunity to qualify for the United States Championship ladder match at WrestleMania. Baron Corbin now. And that's the thing with MJF. He's made this US title so prestigious. Oh! Knees to Baron Corbin. Now Chad Gable. Suplex. Corbin with a kick. And Corbin with the sledgehammer of his own right. Oh, the back of Chad Gable. Oh, big kick there. Shades of Tyler Bate. Here's the cover by Gable. And Darby Allin quickly breaking it up. And Chad Gable. Look at this. Oh, went for the triple German suplexes. Darby lands on his feet. Amazing counter. But, oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, but Baron Corbin quickly preventing that from happening. Corbin knows Gable is down and out into a spine buster. Also gunning for the legs. That's very good strategy, so that way Darby can't climb on the top rope to hit that elbow. Oh, the low blow. Corbin went low. That damn son of a bitch. Baron could no. Gable still kicks out. Corbin almost went to WrestleMania, but now the end of days. Cover. Darby Allin. The hesitation of Baron Corbin cost him. Chad Gable laid out with a low blow and the end of days. And Baron Corbin now just bullying Chad Gable. Big splash in the corner. Gable now outside the ring. Darby Allin now trying to square up to the big man. Chokeslam, backbreaker connects by Corbin. And again that sledgehammer coming into play. And Chad Gable. Gable has recovered. DDT taking the big man down. Thank you. Into the takedown of Darby Allin. And Chad Gable looking for his pound of flesh. Gable's thinking, what do I have to do? Here is the cover. This is a chance. Darby stunned on the outside. Chad Gable did it. Chad Gable is going to WrestleMania.
Here is your winner,
Chad Gable, bloody face and all, has overcome the odds, defeated two former United States champions, and he is heading to WrestleMania for a chance to call himself WWE United States Champion. What a win for Mr. Gable here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on Monday Night Raw. And it is time for the tag team contest as the Nation goes against two former Shield brothers. Oh, look at this.
On the way to the ring, accompanied by The Rock, at a combined weight of 445 pounds, the Nation!
The Gorillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga and Tanga Loa, accompanied by the Great One, The Rock. As Tama Tonga and Tanga Loa, they are mocking the Shield. This is exactly what The Rock set out to do. As the Nation is here. The Rock mocking Roman Reigns' iconic pose. Tama Tonga mocking Seth Rollins, and Tanga Loa mocking Jon Moxley, formerly Dean Ambrose. Aw, you have got to be kidding me. These three men are despicable as The Rock gets Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. But The Rock just wanted to play a little bit of mind games with his disciples. As Tama Tonga and Tanga Loa will go in tag team action. And here comes the man who made his Universal return last week.
Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 226 pounds,
Jon Moxley, the four-time undisputed WWE champion, made his return last week on Raw X and went one-on-one with the final boss. Of course, Jon Moxley came up short in that matchup, but Jon Moxley now having the back of his ally Seth Rollins, former Shield brother, and Roman Reigns said earlier on, "I have your back too," to prevent any shenanigans from my cousin. It seems like all three former members of the Shield are on the same page. Which, if you said that back in Season 1, I wouldn't believe you for a second. As Mox is here, as here comes the architect, the visionary, the revolutionary, Seth Rollins, making his way to the ring. And Rollins has been involved in this from the start, back when The Rock initially turned heel on Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins was going one-on-one with the Tribal Chief until after the match, The Rock attacked both Rollins and Reigns, Seth Rollins feeling personally involved in this turmoil.
And from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins!
Last week on Monday Night Raw, Seth Rollins was in a triple threat match, failed to qualify for the U.S. title ladder match at WrestleMania, but Seth Rollins not worried at all about that for the time being, because now it is all about the Shield versus the Nation, as Rollins and Moxley team up once again for the first time in a couple of months to take on Tama Tonga and Tanga Loa. And Rollins has been especially involved with Tama Tonga of the Gorillas of Destiny over the past few months, the past few weeks, and Rollins wanting revenge, wanting justice, and that's what they may get here tonight. Here we go, as Tanga Loa will start things off against the four-time champ Jon Moxley, and Roman Reigns is indeed outside the ring in the corner of his two former Shield brothers, Rollins and Mox. And Jon Moxley, of course, has been in the ring with his Shield brethren numerous times. But this is all about a common enemy. This is all about the Great One, The Rock, and putting them all involved in his business. And Tanga Loa. Oh! Nice clothesline. Tanga Loa wearing a little bit of war paint to the ring here tonight, much like his days in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Jon Moxley, New Japan Pro Wrestling World Champion. Oh! And Roman Reigns on the outside distracting Tanga Loa. Jon Moxley rearranging the table that just got repaired from that women's tag team match earlier tonight when Trish Stratus put Liv Morgan through a table. And Tanga Loa still in control, tagging in the demented Tama Tonga. Ooh, Sling Blade, roll through, into the drop kick. Great move there by Tonga. As now here's the cover by Tama Tonga on Moxley for the wing kick out. And Rollins was reaching his hand out for the tag, but Tama Tonga is just absolutely demented, keeping in control of Jon Moxley. And springboard leg drop. This man in particular was a former member of the Bloodline before The Rock set up the Guerrillas of Destiny to betray the Bloodline and Roman Reigns. Moxley was very close to tagging in Seth Rollins right there. Now Tanga Loa with a leg drop as well. And it looks like Roman Reigns introduced a kendo stick inside the ring. But the Guerrillas of Destiny in control all over Jon Moxley. I don't think I've ever seen a time when Jon Moxley's been manhandled quite like this. That just goes to show the chemistry and the destruction of God. Oh, went for the splash. Mox able to move out of the way. And now with Tama Tonga up on his shoulders. Oh, punch right to the face. Kip up, but Mox saw it coming. Look at these strikes by the former Dean Ambrose. And now the knee. Mox looking to earn momentum back, but Tama Tonga springboard punch. Look at the final boss, The Rock, watching on. The Rock and Roman Reigns watching on for their respective corners, their respective teammates. Yeah. as we are back here on Monday Night Raw. It is the Gorillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga and Tanga Loa, versus two former members of the Shield, Seth Rollins and Jon Moxley. And before our break, the Gorillas of Destiny have been all over the Shield. And one final beat to Rollins. Rollins face first onto the apron. Jon Moxley going after Tanga Loa. Jon Moxley's not playing around. Referee John Cone trying to get Tama Tonga back inside the ring. But Tama Tonga just watching on as Jon Moxley... Whoa! Roman even tried getting involved. And if Roman would have connected that punch he attempted to land on Tama Tonga, that would have resulted in a disqualification. But now here's the tag to Rollins. Rollins finally legal. Mox using Seth as a weapon. And these two double teaming. Of course, a couple of times Rollins and Mox have teamed up back in the later stages of Season 1, beginning of Season 2. But they stopped for a little while. Now they're back. And Seth Rollins looking to gain revenge on Tama Tonga from their one-on-one clash a few weeks ago. Another springboard punch there by Tonga. And now Tonga with a cover on Rollins. Is this enough for God? Kick out. This is the second time in their Universal careers that God have teamed up together. Look at this paradigm shift again. Paradigm shift by Tama Tonga. That's Moxley's move. Cover, hook of the leg. Oh, almost resulted in a victory for God. And the last time God was in action, it was against Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Rollins and Reigns ended up getting the victory. Insecurity there by Rollins, connecting on Tanga Loa, who is now legal. Slap right to the face. You see a little bit of concern on the face of the final boss, The Rock. Of course, WrestleMania is in Hollywood. You can't have WrestleMania in Hollywood without The Rock. Oh, went for a shooting star press. Tanga Loa able to get the knees up, stopping that from happening. And now Loa. Oh! Nice shot there. Now Tama Tonga, his brother, back in. And Tama Tonga says, do it. Tag in Jon Moxley. Oh, that's why the cutter. Mamma mia, cover, hooks both legs. Moxley kicks out at 2. Cutter out of nowhere. Tag team wrestling chants. You see looks of concern from the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, for his two former brothers, Rollins and Moxley. Oh, but referee John Cone was in the way. And that allowed Jon Moxley to get out of this. And now vicious kicks to Tonga. Almost like he's using him as a soccer ball, or should I say British football. I don't know. Is now Moxley using his vintage joint manipulation that he used to utilize so well in his Universal title reigns. Tag to Seth Rollins. Rollins has never been a champion in Universe mode. But Rollins is probably one of the most selfless men on the entire Raw locker room. And Rollins now. Oh, with the small package driver. And now it's the Shield that's in control of this matchup, as Seth Rollins looking to stomp on the arms of Tama Tonga. Oh, Rollins probably trying to think of something from the apron, but didn't follow through. Now he's heading to the top rope. Frog splash connects. Here's the cover for the win. Tanga Loa taking out John Cone. I think that's the second or third time tonight that's happened. Rollins doesn't realize it. Oh, the cutter. A cutter yet again by Tama Tonga. But Rollins able to quickly recover. And look at this built-up frustration by Seth Rollins. Rollins doesn't give a damn. Dragging the lifeless body He's gonna go for it again. Curb stomp. The stomp connects. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Rollins and Moxley with the win. And The Rock is furious. Seth Rollins and Jon Moxley getting the job done here tonight on Raw in the name of the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. And if I'm the final boss, if I'm The Rock, I am fuming. I am furious. But ladies and gentlemen, what a win for the two former Shield brothers, Seth Rollins and Jon Moxley, here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a long night it has been here on Monday Night Raw, as here comes the United States Champion, MJF, making his way to the ring as he is looking to be the special guest referee for this match between Bryan Danielson and Kevin Owens. MJF, the reigning and defending United States Champion, who will put his title on the line against 5 other men at WrestleMania Night 2, as MJF is looking to officiate the match between 2 of the men who qualified last week, Bryan Danielson and Kevin Owens. MJF, ever since he won the championship at our non-televised pay-per-view event Day 1, MJF has been a fighting champion, and the Raw higher-ups said, hey, if you want to defend your title so much, if you love defending your title so much, you will put that title on the line in a 6-man ladder match. And of course, Bryan Danielson, Kevin Owens, Chad Gable, and SmackDown's Ethan Page have all qualified for the ladder match. We will find out the last man in our main event tonight, but MJF is here, and he is looking to referee the match. Will he play favorites, or will he call the match? Right down the middle, we will find out when this match is underway, but here comes Bryan Danielson.
From Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson making his way to the ring. Of course, never been a champion in Universe mode, much like his opponent here tonight, Kevin Owens. But Bryan Danielson, ever since the beginning of Season 2 and the transition to WWE 2K24, Bryan Danielson has really upped his game when it comes to his win-loss record. Bryan Danielson with a lot of wins ever since Season 2 began. Sure, Bryan Danielson has not been a champion, failed to become the champion at Bad Blood, but Danielson with one more opportunity at WrestleMania. And Bryan Danielson looking to earn himself a little bit of momentum as he takes on Kevin Owens, a man he knows all too well from his Ring of Honor and WWE days, here tonight on Raw. Danielson looking really focused here tonight. But can we say the same for his opponent here tonight? Kevin Owens making his way to the ring. And Kevin Owens looks pissed off. Bryan Danielson last week defeated CM Punk and AJ Styles to advance. Kevin Owens defeated Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman last week to advance. And Kevin Owens, the way he did that, he used his anger, used his disdain for never being a champion up to this point to qualify for what could possibly be the biggest match in his Universe Mode career at WrestleMania for the US title. Kevin Owens, dead set focused, believing that this could be his last opportunity at a championship. But right now it is all about momentum. Danielson and Owens, one-on-one. MJF, the United States Champion, a special guest referee. As here we go, Kevin Owens looking to get the upper hand in the early going of this matchup. And look at this, Kevin Owens already just showcasing some disrespect to Bryan Danielson. Here's the cover in the early going, cover by MJF, and MJF with a 2 count. And Kevin Owens with a nice splash. MJF answering the cover again. Well, I don't know, that seemed a little bit like a fast count. I don't know, that could just be me, but Owens just focusing on pinfalls, wanting the win. But another kick out there by Danielson. And Kevin Owens, you got to think he wants a quick night in the office. Getting a win over a guy who has a lot of momentum over the past few months in Bryan Danielson. And Kevin Owens, look at this anger that he has showcased. We saw a lot of this last week in his triple threat match. And now Owens. Oh, went for the splash. Danielson moves out of the way. And this could be Bryan's opportunity with the guillotine choke. MJF in perfect position, asking Owens if he taps, but no. Owens able to get out of it. Tornado DDT. Right on the head of Danielson. Remember, Danielson has a huge history of concussion and neck issues. Suplex connects, and I think Owens knows that. And he is looking to take full advantage. Oh! One of the super kick, didn't get all of it. Danielson now trying to get back in control. MJF watching this match very closely. You gotta think he needs to steady these two competitors. So this special guest referee assignment could very well be a blessing in disguise, because now MJF has the chance to study 2 of his 5 opponents heading in to WrestleMania. As Danielson now dragging Owens. What is Danielson thinking? Oh, look at this. The submission specialist into the knee bar. Leg lock on Owens. And Owens vicious punches to the face. Able to get out of it. Pure desperation there from Kevin Owens. Oh, stunner! Stunner connects. Here's the cover hook of the leg. Owens with the win. MJF with a fast count.
Here is your winner,
Kevin Owens has just defeated Bryan Danielson in quick fashion. And Kevin Owens, can we possibly be looking at our next United States champion, as Kevin Owens will be at WrestleMania? And can he finally win his first piece of championship gold in his Universe Mode career? We find out at WrestleMania. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our co-main event of the evening, as here comes the men's Royal Rumble winner, the man
is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 231 pounds, Will O'Grady!
the man who will challenge Drew McIntyre for the undisputed WWE Championship at WrestleMania Night 2. In the main event, Will Ospreay, the former AEW and WWE World Heavyweight Champion. There's only one World Championship in Universe Mode history that Will Ospreay has never won, and that is the undisputed WWE Championship. Of course, back at Bad Blood, Will Ospreay was supposed to team up with Drew McIntyre to take on the Judgment Day, and Will Ospreay turned his back on Drew McIntyre, viciously attacked him last week, and his opponent here tonight, Samoa Joe, who's been involved in this drama as well. Now here tonight, Will Ospreay returns to in-ring competition as he goes one-on-one against Samoa Joe here tonight. Will Ospreay would love to become the only man in Universe Mode history to win all 3 World Championships Universe Mode had to offer. As here comes Samoa Joe, making his way to the ring.
California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Sam Joe!
And Samoa Joe made his return 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Raw. And ever since then, Samoa Joe has been consistently featured on Universe Mode television. Last week, he took the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre to the limit. Of course, McIntyre was able to get the win, but Samoa Joe looking for revenge on Will Ospreay's attack last week. And you gotta think, for Samoa Joe, he's already impressing Universe Mode higher-ups. You gotta think, if he's able to get the win over Will Ospreay, that could mean huge implications for Samoa Joe's Universe Mode career. As Samoa Joe, a seasoned veteran in professional wrestling, won championships in nearly every promotion he's ever worked for. Will Ospreay now looking to get the advantage in the early going, stacks up Joe from the power bomb. Oh, and almost got the win right there. You gotta imagine that would break the record for the shortest match in Universe Mode history if Will was able to get the win right there. And of course, we know how impressive an in-ring competitor Will Ospreay is. Cover, hook of the leg of Joe, and another kick out of 2 by the Samoan submission machine. It's now Will Ospreay. Oh, looking to do the move made famous by Antonio Inoki. Of course, Will Ospreay, a New Japan Pro Wrestling mainstay, the company that Antonio Inoki founded. As Samoa Joe throwing the Royal Rumble winner over the top rope. And Samoa Joe. Oh, wait a minute. Falling right into Will Ospreay's trap. You gotta think this was what Will wanted. Boom! Bashing his face onto the barricade right in front of the fans in attendance. And, oh, a suplex to Joe on the floor. Will Ospreay doesn't give a damn. But Samoa Joe now throwing Will to the other side of the arena. Count of 5 by the referee. Samoa Joe back inside the ring. He wants a definite finish. He does not want... Oh, wait a minute. Last Symphony. The last Symphony early on in the matchup by Samoa Joe. This could be it. Could you imagine, to get the win over the Rumble winner? Kick out at 2 by Ospreay. And this is what we mean. Samoa Joe is not a man you should sleep on, because Samoa Joe is powerful. Oh, and he just showed you right there with that lariat to Will Ospreay. Ospreay, though. Oh, the stunner. What a maneuver by Will. And now, Irish whip, drop down. Leapfrog, drop down. And now, into the kick to the gut. Can this be enough to put Samoa Joe away? Kick out at 2 by Joe. And you got to think for Samoa Joe, this is surreal in the ring with a lot of Universe Mode's toughest competitors. Ospreay, 2-time world champion. As now Samoa Joe taking Will down. First ever AEW world champion. Former world champion. Will Ospreay has basically done it all. The only thing he hasn't done is win the undisputed WWE title from Monday Night Raw. And Will Ospreay got the opportunity to challenge for it when he won the Royal Rumble. And Samoa Joe, oh no, Will able to get out of it. Shot in the midsection. Uh-oh. He's going for it. The Stormbreaker. The Samoa Joe. Here's the cover, hook of the leg. Joe kicks out at 2. And Will Ospreay feeling it here. He thought he had the match won from that Stormbreaker going for the dropkick. Joe was able to move out of the way at the last moment. And now this is Joe's chance to get back in this matchup against Will Ospreay. Nice Russian leg sweep there by Joe. And another senton. Here's the cover by Samoa Joe now for the win here on Raw. Kick out at 2. And like we said, Samoa Joe wasn't showcased all that much up until 2 weeks ago. Going for the last symphony yet again on Will Ospreay. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Samoa Joe has defeated Will Ospreay.
Here is your winner,
Samoa Joe has defeated the Royal Rumble winner Will Ospreay on the road to WrestleMania. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't think that's going to bode well for Will Ospreay's WrestleMania confidence. But either way, Samoa Joe with an amazing win here tonight against Will Ospreay. And now you got to think, what is next in this rivalry between Will Ospreay and Drew McIntyre? And what will be next for Samoa Joe after that win here tonight on Monday Night Raw? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event of the evening. As here comes the former United States and United Kingdom champion, Sami Zayn.
is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn. Remember, it was the first ever episode of Monday Night Raw in Universe Mode. Sami Zayn won the United States Championship, became the first ever champion in a ladder match. Now, over a year later, Sami Zayn looking to do it again by qualifying for the United States ladder match at WrestleMania in his triple threat match against against Damian Priest and Ricochet in our main event here tonight. Who will take the final spot in the ladder match? As here comes a man who's been dead set vocal on wanting an opportunity at Championship Gold, Damian Priest of the Judgment Day.
Representing the Judgment Day from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Ever since Finn Balor won the Intercontinental Championship, ironically also in a ladder match, and went to SmackDown, Damian Priest has upped his game. He almost won the undisputed WWE Championship a few weeks ago. Damian Priest came up short in that. Now Damian Priest wants an opportunity to possibly become United States Champion in Universe Mode. If Damian Priest wants to do that, he has to defeat Sami Zayn and Ricochet here tonight. Damian Priest, you gotta think, it's pissing him off because Rhea Ripley is the current Raw Women's Champion. Finn Balor is the current Intercontinental Champion. JD McDonough, former Hardcore Champion, and Dominic Mysterio, a former UK Champion. Damian Priest, the only member of Judgment Day to never win Championship Gold. But here comes a man who has a former 24/7 champion, Ricochet, as he's looking for a huge opportunity to win a legitimate championship in WWE in the US title. Ricochet is here.
Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 190 pounds,
Ricochet, a man who has a lot of history with the Judgment Day, but this is not about that rivalry for Ricochet and for all the men involved in this match. This is all about WrestleMania. This is a chance to get a spot on the card of the show of shows, and Ricochet, a man who is constantly referred to as the highlight of the night. Could you imagine if he is the highlight of night 2 of WrestleMania if he qualifies for this ladder match in our main event here tonight of Season 2, Episode 11 of Monday Night Raw? Sami Zayn, Damian Priest, or Ricochet? Who will get the final spot in the US title ladder match? We find out right now. As Sami Zayn and Damian Priest starting off with Priest, broken arrow to start things off. And Ricochet, going for that submission. We saw that with Will Ospreay in our last match. Sami Zayn, you know that this match is going to be fast-paced. You know it's going to be personal, but you need to let personal feelings aside and fight if you want a title shot at WrestleMania. Of course, MJF, Bryan Danielson, Kevin Owens, Ethan Page, and Chad Gable. Those are the 5 men who have qualified. One of these 3 will be the 6th and final man. And Sami Zayn, look at this with Ricochet, these 2 good friends. But this is all about WrestleMania. And Ricochet, the nice suplex to Zayn, and Priest. Big boot to his old rival Ricochet. Ricochet, though, shot to the gut of Damian Priest, and Ricochet's rolling. But Sami, all over the clothesline, didn't get all of it. All went for a tornado DDT, missed. Oh, God. These guys all missing their shots. What a move by Priest on the former 2-time champion Sami Zayn. And Ricochet right on the arm of Damian Priest. Sami Zayn, though, going for another perfect plex, which connects. And now Damian Priest trying to bring Sami Zayn over to the turnbuckle. The referee, John Cone's, in the way. And Ricochet from behind a Priest. Oh, tornado DDT, and I think the referee John Cone got hit with the baseball bat. Zayn with the cover on Priest, and Priest was able to kick out by the time John Cone came to his senses. But Sami Zayn, probably wanted Blue Thunder Bomb. Damian Priest says no. Priest busted open in the early going of this matchup, and that blood can only anger him. Knee strike right there by Ricochet. And now Rick going for the cover. Is this going to be enough to go to WrestleMania? Oh, clearly not. What a night of action it has been here on Monday Night Raw. We saw debuts, we saw shocking moments, we saw amazing action. And this is the end of the night. Oh no, Sami Zayn with a baseball bat over the dome of Ricochet. Repeated shots. Ricochet able to get out of it. Oh, whoa. Look at this. Priest with the sledgehammer from behind and attacking both men. And Priest, this could be his opportunity. No. Damian Priest wants to do what he needs to do. Into another Hurricane Rana. Now Ricochet with a kendo stick. And these two rivals once again meeting one-on-one. Ricochet plants Damian Priest down. Cover, but Sami Zayn was able to get back in the ring and break it up. Suplex connects to Ricochet. And Sami Zayn, this was the same man who over 2 weeks ago lost his WWE UK title to Gunther at Bad Blood. Could you imagine if Sami Zayn's able to make this comeback and possibly become a 2-time United States champion at WrestleMania? Sami Zayn looking for the win. Haluva kick. Ricochet over the top rope. Priest tried to creep up with a steel chair. Zayn saw it come. An atomic drop. Into the cover. Desperation. A win in our main event? No. And it was in a triple threat match where Sami Zayn won the United Kingdom Championship at the Elimination Chamber a couple of months ago. And now, Sami Zayn into the Blue Thunder Bomb. Cover. Ricochet able to get out of that. Nice punch to the face. Again, these guys are buddies, but just because you're buddies doesn't mean you just give out opportunities at WrestleMania. You're going to need to beat up your buddy if you want a shot at the US belt. Shooting star press cover. Damian Priest was right there. And now Priest slamming Ricochet down. And now as Ricochet in position, Bro Derek. Haluva kick out of nowhere by Sami Zayn. Is this enough? This is his chance. Sami Zayn's going to WrestleMania. Sami Zayn. The stage is set. All 6 men are confirmed for the United States Championship ladder match at WrestleMania as Sami Zayn successfully qualifies for the United States title ladder match at WrestleMania. It will be MJF defending the United States Championship against Bryan Danielson, Kevin Owens, Ethan Page, Chad Gable, and Sami Zayn. What a field. What a matchup. Underdogs, former champions alike. Who is going to walk out U.S. champion at WrestleMania? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude episode 11 of season 2 of Raw here on Universe Mode. If you like it, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to turn post notifications on, so that way you never miss an upload. And until next time, this has been your boy Willie Does Wrestling. I will see you in the next video. Be good people, and peace.